The honey badger verse of the day today has to do with getting your hair cut. And I got my hair cut yesterday. It's Judges 16:22. And the hair on Samson's head began to grow after it was shaved. And it's a verse filled with grace because his strength, it came from the Lord. He was a Nazarite, and his strength came from his long hair. Earlier, a few verses before, in Judges 16:20-21, Delilah says, "Samson, Samson, the Philistines are upon you." And he woke from his sleep and thought he'd get up as he did before, but he did not realize that the Spirit of the Lord has left him. On the day of Pentecost, when the Spirit of the Lord enters people, it enters with power. But when the Spirit leaves you, you're unaware of it. And something else happened after the Spirit of the Lord left him. Not only did he lose his strength, his eyes were gouged out. He was enslaved. And then finally, he died because of it. And the scriptures say God's gifts and callings are irrevocable or without repentance. So God's gift of grace by his hair growing helped him get his strength back. What happened when he lost his strength? First, he became blind. He was blind to his environment, blind to the things of God. Second, he became enslaved. They used him like he was an oxen. And then finally, his death. But God in all this showed grace by letting his hair grow and giving him one more hurrah. In fact, he was in the temple of their god of the Philistines, and he asked to be put near their pillars. And he reached out and used the strength from his hair growing, and the temple fell. And the ending of the story, he brings liberation again against the Philistine. It says, in his death, he killed more Philistines than during his life. So even in our death, unless a kernel of wheat falls to the ground, it remains only a seed, but if it dies, it produces many seeds. When we live for Christ, when we die to the things of this world, God allows his strength to be upon us, his mercy to be upon us, and his love to be upon us. What are the things God's causing you to look for? Where is your sight? Are you hearing God's voice? Or are you like Samson in the dark?